Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? In Season 5 of NBA 2K23, they added in some new jump shots into the game. Now, I'm going to go and let you guys know, of course, I tried out the Pau Gasol stretch big type jump shot. That thing was garbage. Don't even think about trying it out. It's slow. It's got terrible grades all around. But this Tracy Mcgrady jump shot for, 6'5 to 6'10 players, it's got really good everything except release speed. And if you just put on some releases like Oscar Robertson and Saddiq Bey, like I do in this video, showing you guys the custom, it's 62% Saddiq Bey, 38% Oscar, and then you have a jump shot that has a A+ release height and A+ release speed, and then the timing, impact, and defensive immunity are both A-. Now that is really good grades for a jump shot, but we know, of course, not every stat matters. Of course, you do want a fast jump shot. Once you start using jump shots that have, that B, that C speed, yeah, you can green them, but it's going to be easier for people to contest. But we know, timing, impact, that's not going to matter too much if you know how to time your shot well. Of course, O'Shea Brissett is one of the most popular bases in the game, and it's got a horrible timing impact grade. Now, you can see by the looks of this jump shot, I'm going to compare it a bit to the Trey Burke jump shot of old 2Ks, or even the new one. Now, they actually added it in, I think, last season for guards. You can't get that on a, 6'5", 6'8", 6'9 build. This one looks very similar, and I like it a lot, man. It feels very good. Whenever I was using it, I mean, this guy, he quits playing. If you're wondering, would this jump shot work against AIs? Could I hit it in my career? Well, check this out. Gonna hit him with a step back, shoot in his face, green. It's, like I said, A+ release height. Again, step back, shoot it in his face, start dancing, open. He's getting slight contest on it. Those aren't wide open shots. It does speed up your shot a bit, even with just that little bit of contest. But as you can see, you can definitely green through it very easily. I'm going to let you guys know, if you are struggling to shoot, if you don't have a jump shot that you are in love with, give this one a try. I don't think it's going to be my favorite jump shot to use. I'm pretty set on the bases that I like to use, whether it's on my stretch big, my 6'9" builds, my regular bigs with the lower three-pointers. I got jump shots that just feel natural to me, and that's what it's all about, really, finding a jump shot that you like. Even if it's not the meta jump shot, you can green with anything. That's why I've been making so many of these jump shot videos all year, because there's so many good jump shots in the game, and you can use these jump shots and be just as effective with anybody else that's using, say, LaMelo Ball, one of the most popular jump shots in the game, O'Shea Brissett, one of the most popular jump shots in the game. Check this out, some dribbling up. I got the sharpshooting takeover. I am 3-hunting. Now, 4 seconds left, kind of wear myself out. Eventually, if you're shooting a bunch of shots, if they are a smart defender, they're not going to give them up. And yet, I say that, but he's going to do that right here. He tries to come up, get a contest. He gets a yellow, and I'm able to green it through the yellow. Now, I think this is a bit more of an off-dribble, create your shot jump shot, more so than just a catch-and-shoot jump shot, because I will say, whenever you get a catch-and-shoot with it, your guy does kind of lean in forward. I don't know if you guys know exactly what I mean, but different jump shots, he kind of leans to the side. Some of them he'll lean forward a little bit. Some of them he'll, lean back, like the Jimmy Butler jump shot. Let me know if you guys use that jump shot. I actually got to make a video about it. Surprised I haven't already. But even so, that's not the biggest deal in the world. You can still definitely use this as a catch-and-shoot jump shot. So yeah, man, Tracy Mcgrady, it is unfortunate. Kobe had said that he was one of the toughest players to guard. I mean, he was a monster in his prime. This was a 6'8" guy that could do everything. He could shoot, he could hit the mid-range, he could drive. I mean, he could handle the ball, even though he wasn't a point guard per se, and it wasn't like everybody back then. Shooting guards weren't the ball handlers that they are today, I would say, for the most part. But he could still do a lot with the ball in his hands. Of course, he has that comeback against the Spurs where he scores like 14 points and something crazy under a minute. I mean, what a great player. Unfortunately, he was robbed of his career by injuries. Him and Yao Ming too, that was a duo. They definitely could have won championships if those two were just healthy at the same time in their prime. Even yet, even with kind of both of them having their own injury struggles while they were on the same team, they still had a pretty successful run, I would say. They made it to the playoffs. They were tough teams. Put jump shot in the comments if you guys didn't end up making it this far, and let me know what you think about this jump shot. If you guys have used it, maybe you have different releases on it. If you think that it's like a different jump shot more so than the Trey Burke that I'm talking about, as I get a nice 3-point attempt right there. And let me know what you guys think about Tracy McGrady. Do you think if he didn't get injured, could he have been higher, all time? Where do you rank him in his absolute prime, A lot of people have said that he could compete with players like Kobe, players like Jordan in his absolute peak. And that's not crazy to say because, if you saw the numbers he was putting up, yeah, that was quite a few years ago at this point. And a lot of you guys, if you were younger, you may not have even got to see him play that much, which kind of includes me a little bit. What I will say, I do remember playing as that Houston team in previous 2Ks. Anytime they actually bring that team back for Play Now, I used to be a Play Now sweat where I would try to grind to the greatest of all time. I absolutely loved using the duo of Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. I mean, when you're running pick and roll with a 7'6" center and a 6'8" guard, how are you going to possibly stop that? I remember people would try to play off ball too, and of course, that was not going to do the trick. But you see it right here. This guy playing high. I got that new dunk meter on. Shoot a late, but 2K blessing me a little bit. A lot of people, they would say you shouldn't be able to hit a dunk meter if it's not perfect. But I don't know if you guys knew this. 2K Labs actually put out the video, I think. Of course, I play with Spill. But you can't green every single dunk you take. Even if you time it perfect, it's not always going to be a green. That's why the whites go in like they do now. 2K should obviously just make it where if you perfectly time a dunk, you should be able to green it. Just like if you perfectly time a shot, you should be able to green it. Check this out too. This man makes me end up picking up the ball. Try to do the self-lob. That used to work a lot more. I think they finally did patch it. And what I was talking about a little bit with the jump shot too, you see right there, I kind of bring my feet in when I shoot the shot. That is the one unfortunate thing about it. But, if every jump shot was perfect, and then there wouldn't be meta jump shots like LaMelo Ball that everybody uses right here. Check this out. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit out of adrenaline, going with the post hop shot. Playing defense. I'm on a 6'9" build, so it's almost like I'm Tracy McGrady right now, Now, of course, Tracy McGrady was not really known as a defender. I take a insane shot right here too. Kevin Durant fade with the sharpshooting takeover. That is the only time you could take deep fades like that. Unfortunately, limitless range does not activate when you fade the ball, which is very dumb. 2K needs to change that. It's never been like that before. It makes it to where, of course, maybe they're trying to keep people from doing the Trae Young fade from limitless every single time, and I get that a little bit from that point of view, from like the most competitive sense. But from a fun point of view, it's kind of tough, if you fade just a little bit too far, you're always going to miss the shot. Clearing the ball, shooting the three. Let me know if you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions about any other jump shots they released this season or any other animations that I haven't tested out. Now, of course, I got a lot of videos coming on them, so if you are curious about an animation that looks nice, hold tight. It'll probably be out. This is Tonic Man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.